of this building on 31st January 1996. Today we shall celebrate this occasion with the conferring of the VKIC Sanman Award on Sri Birkha Bahadur Suppa of Sikkim. There shall also be a Nat Sankirtan and a Vasanta Ras performance by Progressive Artists Laboratory, Imphal, Manipur. We also have in our midst Dr. Mridul Kumar Hazarika, Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University as Chief Guest, and Mananiya Shri A. Balakrishnan Ji of Vivekananda Kendra as Guest of Honor. We shall begin the program with the auspicious rendering of Mangala Charanam by Kumari Yako Dikyo, a Vivekananda Kendra Karyakarta and also an alumnus of Vivekananda Kendra Vidyalaya. But before that, may I request the members of this august gathering to please switch off their mobile phones or keep them in silent mode. Mangala Charanam. A report on the activities of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, Guwahati in the past year will now be presented by Dr. Wahengbam Shushma, Senior Research Associate of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture.
Namaskar. Warm welcome to the Foundation Day celebration of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture. Next, please. We present before you an introduction to the Vivekananda Kendra, the background to its project VKIC, and the activities that have taken place since January 2013 thus far. Next, please. To carry forward the vision and ideals of Swami Vivekananda, Mananiya Eknathji Ranade founded the Vivekananda Kendra in 1972 with its headquarters at Kanyakumari. Next, please. Now we have 69 branch centers and activity centers, 63 are in Northeast. The Kendra activities mainly focuses on education, rural development, health, vocational training, etc. Next, please. The VKIC started its activities in 1993 with the motto Sanskriti Ekyam Pushnati, Culture Nurtures Unity. The complex was dedicated to the nation on 31st January 1996. On this day, therefore, is our foundation day. Next, please. The VKIC objectives is the effort is to augment cultural practices for all-round development of society. Next, please. VKIC main activities focuses on documentation, conducting of seminars, symposiums, lectures, etc. Next, please. We have completed documentation of the Adi, Nishris, Rava communities and institutions such as the Santra. Ongoing documentation pertains to the festival, rites and rituals of the Tiwas. Next, please. In 2013, we started the Minotti Hazarika Annual Endowment Lecture. The first talk was delivered by Professor Nagin Sakya. Next please. In 2013, we completed the lecture series on diversified unity, focused Northeast India. Eminent personalities from the 7 states of the Northeast spoke on the theme from the community and society perspectives. The series concluded in August 2013. Next please. To understand the relevance of Nangar in the present day context, a series of 7 lectures on the Nangars are being organized by the VKIC. 2 sessions have already taken place. Next please. The VKIC Sanman is conferred on those from the Northeast who have worked tirelessly at the grassroots for the promotion and preservation of indigenous faith and culture. In 2013, Sri Niketu Iralu, Trustee, Center for Dialogue and Reconciliation, Delhi, conferred the VKIC Sanman on Sri Laksham Kumun, Secretary General, the Ramphal Faith Promotion Society, Changlang District, Arunachal Pradesh. Next please. Recent publications of VKIC, Aspects of Land Policy in Assam, Continuity and Change. This book gives an overview of the history of land policies, forces and interests that shaped them from the Ahom period through colonial times to the present one. Besides pointing out the strengths and limitations of the policies, the articles also give recommendations culled from the deliberation during the interactive sessions. 2 volumes of the quest are theme-based journal. One, Education in Ancient India, the other, Education in Modern India, has been published. Forthcoming publications: Development Through Culture, authored by the noted economist and thinker Sri S. Gurumurthy. Diversified Unity, focused Northeast India, and this is a compilation of the lecture series on the same. Next please. The VKIC Reference Library, Suresh Chandra Raskwa Memorial Research Section, has acquired 112 new books in 2012 and 2013. Next please. As part of the year-long celebrations of Swami Vivekananda's 158th birth anniversary, various programs amongst youth, women, villagers, policymakers, hills, forest, fishing communities were organized. Next please. Apart from the monthly introductory course in yoga, VKIC conducted 3 other yoga-based programs, one at Central Training Institute for Home Guards, Panikheti, another at Assam Institute of Management, Guwahati, and another at Department of Philosophy, Handicap Girls College, Guwahati. Next page. A brief summary of VKIC's contribution to the research field. Sanskriti and Wilson, the interdisciplinary interactive session. Thus far, we have organized a total of 125 guest lecturers, 21, the Vedanta Vachaspati Radhanath Phukan Biennial Memorial Lectures, 8, Minoti Hajarika Endowment Lecture, 1, seminars, 29, symposium, 14, documentaries, 3, field survey, 6, publications, 24. The impact of VKIC work. Community becomes directly involved in understanding itself, understanding its challenges, and finding culture-based solutions for development. We thank you all for your patient hearing. We welcome your participation and involvement in the form of time, research mobilization, knowledge sharing, organizing of the program, etc. Thank you.
May I now request the chief guest of honor of today's program, the VKIC Sanman awardee and the chairman of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, to take their seats on the dais. I request Professor D.C. Burwa, Director of the Research Advisory Council of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, to escort them onto the dais. I now request the chairperson of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, Mananiya Shri Deepak Kumar Borthakur, to deliver the welcome address.
Namaskar, Susagatam. I welcome all of you to the foundation day celebration of the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture. Respected Dr. Mridul Hazarika, Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University and Chief Guest of today's function. Our guest of honor, and all of us we are quite acquainted with Manani Balakrishnanji, with the Vice President of Vivekananda Kendra of Dr. Memorial Kanyakumari. And main attraction of today's VKIC Sharmani, Sri Bilkha Bahadur Subha Mulingla from Sikkim. Along with this, a group of artists from Manipur has also come to present their cultural items. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished invitees, Karyakartas of Vivekananda Kendra and Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture. I have the privilege to welcome all of you today at this happy occasion of 21st foundation, because though Sri Drupa has said 18, but to me 1993 is the starting point. So I take 1930 as the foundation of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, which was a dream project of Mananiya late lamented Eknath Ranaji, with the founder of Vivekananda Kendra as well Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture was his dream project for the Northeast. And ladies and gentlemen, I also like to tell you that the coming year is also the centenary celebration of Mananiya Eknathji. All our Karyakartas, all our workers, well-wishers will be busy in befitting way celebrating the centenary celebration of Mananiya Eknathji. Our journey that began in 1993 and yet another year has passed today. 21 year is a long journey, but time is not the measure by the passing of years, but by what one does, what one feels and what one achieves. Since the day of its inception, this institute has contributed towards promoting peace, harmony, and coexistence amongst the people of Northeast and region. Over the years, it has almost become a fountainhead of new ideas and new thoughts. In fact, what VKIC thinks today, the rest thinks tomorrow. Over the years, what is our experience at the grassroots level, our workers level, is the strengthening of inner community and inter-community boundaries of the Northeastern region. That is the greatest achievement, as our learned member of the Research Council of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, Bhagavati always says, Dr. Bhagavati has always said, participatory research. That is the unique phenomenon of our research work. As we are aware, on this auspicious occasion, VKIC honors a person from the Northeast who has been working to sustain the socio-cultural fabric of his or her community. This is a humble but sincere recognition of a person's contribution to one's own society. India's Northeast is a happy hunting ground for international forces and communities. Communities have to work very hard to ensure that their people do not lose their moorings. Often, international pressures also implies anti-national activity. It is only through sustaining and adopting the traditional faith and culture that the people can be expected to be rooted to the soil. It also implies that culture is directly connected with our national security. When educated people spearhead such efforts selflessly, the self-confidence of the people at the grassroots in their own tradition increases. Hence, the prestigious Bhikaji Samman is to encourage and publicly recognize such efforts. The award was introduced in 1999 and consists of a citation, a plaque, and a cash award of Rs 25,000. Bhikaji Samman has thus far been conferred on a number of distinguished persons of Northeast. For this year, 2014, the award is Sri Brikha Bahadur Subba Muringla. Sri B.B. Subba belongs to the Muringla sub-community of the Limbu community. Born in Lingsung village, West Sikkim district, he studied in Darjeeling, joined government service and retired as additional director in HRD, Government of Sikkim. His contribution to the promotion of Limbu language and literature is stupendous. He has tirelessly served the community for over 3 decades to build a better understanding about the indigenous faith and culture of the Limbu. He is one of the pioneers to ensure the formal temple dedicated to, if I am wrongly pronounced, please correct me, the Takar Anvingo Afuma and Yamma, are built. He writes and speaks on various aspects of Limbu culture, which has inspired even the educated confidently reconnect with their grassroots. Sir, I welcome you, Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all about Vivekananda Foundation Day and about the ceremony today. That is the most important day for us, and the work of BKIC up to this extent, whatever we could achieve because of support from all of you, without which we have not will be today what we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope coming days also, because 2014-15 will be a really challenging year for us because of centenary celebration of Mananiya Eknathji, late lamented Eknathji, founder of Vivekananda Kendra. And with this, I welcome all of you on this auspicious occasion, and your support and cooperation is really inspiring and rejuvenating us. Thank you all.
It gives us immense pleasure to announce that Dr. D.N. Borthakur, former Vice Chancellor of Assam Agricultural University, shall be donating about 70 valuable books on Indology and Oriental Studies from his personal collection to the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture's reference library, and thereby enriching it. Today, as a token, he shall be handing over a packet of books to the chairperson of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture. May I now request Professor D.N. Borthakur to please come over onto the dais to hand over the packet. May I request the members of this august gathering to please stand in honor of the program.
this evening to be coming to a temple of Swami Vivekananda. I always have been reading and following his path as he has suggested to the youth of India and the world. I would like to tell this evening here that when I have attained the age of 88, I am not just plus 88 now, and I decided that my library should be utilized by the people instead of allowing them to be wasted. So I have already donated about 2,400 books of agriculture to the University of Agriculture. And my books, around 60, on culture and religion, I thought that this center would be the right place to donate the books for the library, for the use of all in the Northeast and other places. So I have about 60 books. Well, I can tell you that I give more importance to the few books that I have. First one is the Cultural Heritage of India by Ramakrishna Mission. About 6 volumes they have produced, but the 6th one I have lost from my library. Somebody must have utilized it, but I have the first 5 volumes today here, and many other books that I have thought of acquiring or being presented. So all these books, I hope, will be utilized fruitfully through the courtesy of Vivekananda Center. And with this, I conclude my speech, thanking you all for particularly the Vivekananda Center for accepting my books in their organization. Thank you.
As a token of our appreciation, I would like to request our Deputy Bhakta to kindly felicitate him.
Broken leg.
We have as our chief guest today Dr. Mridul Kumar Hazarika, Vice Chancellor of Gauhati University. I request Dr. Rahul Majumdar, member of the Executive Council of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, to introduce him to the audience.
Namaskar. Honorable President, invited, respected guest on the dais, and the esteemed audience present here. As we all know that all the dignitaries honoring the dais here today need not any more introduction. Even then, for the sake of formalities, I am here today to read a small bioprofile of Dr. Mridul Hazarika, honoring the share of the chief guest of today's meeting. A technically astute and R&D professional with experience of over 34 years in planning and execution of research, human resource management, technology management, and financial management, Dr. Mridul Hazarika is presently the Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University and visiting professor, School of Applied Science, Cranfield University, United Kingdom. Born to Manik Chandra Hazarika and Makhoni Hazarika on 31st July 1956, he obtained his MSc degree in 1978 from Guwahati University and PhD in 1985 from Dibrugarh University. Driven by key values of leadership, innovation, and responsibilities, he always looks forward to new waves of activities to bring about social impact. He is a recipient of many prestigious awards, including the Rajiv Gandhi Rashtriya Ekta Samman 2012, Mahatma Gandhi Samman 2012, offered at the House of Lords, London. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
This opportunity to felicitate him, may I request the chairperson of VKIC to do the honors. Manana Shri A. Balakrishnan Ji is today's guest of honor. I request Professor D.C. Barua, Director of the Research Advisory Council of VKIC, to introduce him to the august gallery.
Respected President of today's meeting and other distinguished guests on the dais and esteemed members of the audience. I have been given a very difficult task. The task is to introduce a person who has already become an institution by himself. So there is nothing much to be said. I will only mention a few things about our most respected Balakrishnan Ji. Mananiya A. Balakrishnan Ji belongs to the first batch of Jivan Brati Karyakarta of Vivekananda Kendra. After completing his training in 1973, he was posted as Zonal Organization of the Kendra in the Northeast. It was through his pioneering efforts that the Kendra has carved a niche for itself in the field of education, health, and rural development. He is at present the Vice President of the Vivekananda Rock Memorial and the Vivekananda Kendra Kanyakumari. And many more things are there, but for the sake of formality only, we have mentioned these few lines. Thank you all.
May I now request Mananiya Deepak Bhattacharya to felicitate Shri Balakrishnan Ji. I now request Sri Ram Swarupji Lakhotia, Treasurer of the Executive Council of VKIC, to introduce this year's VKIC Sanman awardee, Sri Birkha Bahadur Subba.
Respected Dr. Mridul Kumar Hazarika, today's chief guest of the program, Sri Balkishan Ji, Manya Balkishan Ji, guest of honor, Chairperson Sri Deepak Bhattacharya Ji, VKIC. It is my privilege to introduce Sri B.P. Subba for today's VKIC Samman, who is being conferred to him. Sri B.B. Subba belongs to the Moringla sub-community of the Limbu community, born to late Latman Subba and Srimati Sancharani Subba in Lingchong village, West Sikkim district. He studied in Darjeeling, joined government services and retired as additional director HRD, Government of Sikkim. His contribution to the promotion of Limbu language and literature is stupendous. He has tirelessly served the community for over 3 decades to build a better understanding about the indigenous faith and culture of the Limbu. He is one of the pioneers to ensure that formal temple dedicated to Rango, Raning, Wa Huma and Yuma Mang, is it right? Thank you, are built. He writes and speaks on various aspects of Limbu culture, which has inspired even the educated to confidently reconnect with the grassroots. Thank you.
Sri Subba will now be felicitated by Sri Deepak Bhattakur. May I now request the guest of honor of today's occasion, Mananiya Balakrishnan ji, to deliver his speech.
Respected Chairman of the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, Sri Deepak Bhattakur, Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Vidul Hazarika, Vice Chancellor, Guwahati University, and the VKIC Samman awardee, Sri B.B. Subba, who has come all the way from Sikkim to receive this award, and all the distinguished guests, Kendra workers, sisters and brothers. You know, the felicitating the important people who have done extremely good work in any field in the Northeast is one of the main activities of Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture. When the report was presented here some time back, it was shown so far how many of the very important people were given this award by the VKIC. This time, this award has gone to Mr. Subba, who belongs to Sikkim. Felicitating such people who have done outstanding work, it is very necessary. Because whatever they have done any outstanding work, any brilliant work. That is the manifestation of the divinity. And that's why that person, that particular individual, he brings out that quality, that inner divinity which is getting manifested by various activities which they do. Sometimes that happen to be very, very excellent for the society. And such people are to be welcomed, such people are to be felicitated, such people are to be congratulated, such people are to be recognized by the society. Because they are the limelights. They set example for others to follow. There is a beautiful sloka in Bhagavad Gita, which Lord Krishna says, Yad yad vibhudi yad sattvam Srimad Urjitameva Tattadeva Vagachatvam Mama Tejosha Samsavam. He says, whatever the outstanding qualities which you see in the people, it is but nothing but the seed which I have put there. Because the seed of God is there in every man. There is no creation in which the seed is not there. But that when the seed gets manifested by doing good work, and you find that man shines. And this is exactly what we found a person like Subha. And Swami Vivekananda has beautifully explained this as man-making. How the real Manushya Nirmana is taking place by manifesting this quality. And this will happen to everybody. That's why Swami Vivekananda has said that man is progressing from truth to higher truth. Every one of us, we are traveling. It is a great journey from truth to lower truth. But in some people, the truth gets more and more manifested, and such people are to be honored. That's why Swami Vivekananda has so beautifully narrated in one of his lectures that you may take birth in a church, but you should not die there itself. It means that you have to go up. You have to, by your own self-effort, you have to travel forward. You have to come up in the life. The Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, all these evil qualities have to be shed, and real man has to come out of it. That's why Swami Vivekananda is beautiful again, that is called the man-making. And these are the people who set example in the society. And that's why the VKIC decided that such people are to be identified. Such people are to be honored. And then you will find that they are the real limelight in the society, and others will follow. Now you all know that Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, this organization which started its activities in 1993, and this building came up in 1996, has been doing a lot of activities, especially among the intellectuals of the Northeast. That's why this institution is a fountainhead for the intellectuals. And one of the main activities which they have shown here, that this Institute of Culture is the center for bringing various the cultural groups of the Northeast to one common platform. And because though the cultures of Northeast apparently looks different, but they all belong to the same root, and it has branched out from that. But they are not separate. Though there are attempts to separate them. People say this is separate, this is not connected to this is not connected to that, but these are nothing but mithya. But everything has come from one, and everything has to go back to one. So this Institute of Culture is playing a very important role among the intellectuals to make the people of this area understand that this is the entire cultural, the continuum of this area is one. And that's why various activities are taken up here, including the land policy, which many times when the question came in one of the meetings, the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture is discussing about the land policy of Assam. A thought came to my mind, what this has got to do with the culture. But then later on I found that the culture and this land, it goes together, it is hand in hand. So a series of seminars and discussions and group discussions held here about the land policy of Assam, and they have brought out a wonderful research work. Our Deepak Pradhan knows this very well. I had many discussions about this, and there is no other publication which has come about the land policy of Assam like this. And this Quest magazine about which it was shown here, it is one of the best research magazines in the Northeast. Though it comes twice a year or something like that, but you will find very wonderful articles and written by very eminent persons. And this Sanskriti Anveshak is one of the very important activities which is regularly held here. Like similarly, there are a number of activities Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture has taken. And this institute needs the support and encouragement by the intellectuals of Northeast, and which I am sure that you are getting it here. That's why many of the programs we have, when we organize, there are very eminent people, highly intellectual people have gathered here, they have come here in this platform, and I have taken part in many of the programs. Therefore, I am very sure that in the coming years, the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture will do a lot of work. We will be expanding our activities to entire Northeast region, because it is one of our programs to have a branch, or you can say some VKIC chapter, VKIC chapter in all the states of Northeast, including Sikkim. Because earlier we thought of having only in 7 states. Now Sikkim being the part of the Northeast, we should have one chapter in Sikkim too. And not only that one, especially in Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, in all these places where there are so many cultural societies are there. Angami Cultural Society, Sema Cultural Society, Arunachal Pradesh you will find that Idu Cultural Society, Adi Cultural Society, Nishi Cultural Society, Elect Society. We want to see that all these cultural societies and allied groups, they should get associated with the VKIC. And that's why the word fountainhead is used for this. And all these various cultural units, when it gets associated with this, when it gets affiliated with this institute, you will find that it can create a major platform for the people of Northeast. So I am sure in the coming years, with the efforts of all of you assembled here, the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture will play a very important role. And I am sure that we need the support of people like Mr. Subha, like our Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University. Like that, such very important people should take part in this, and then I am sure this institute will play a very important role in bringing the entire cultural group of the Northeast together. Thank you very much.
We have now arrived at the highlight of today's program, the conferring of the VKIC Sanman Award 2014 on Sri Birkha Bahadur Subba of Sikkim. The VKIC Sanman consists of a Seleng Sador, a citation, a plate, a set of books, and an amount of Rs 25,000. I take this opportunity to read out the citation to be presented to Sri Birkha Bahadur Subba. Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture, Guwahati, Assam, Bharat. Citation presented to Sri Birkha Bahadur Subba. Born to Lakman Subba and Sancha Rani Subba on April 3, 1943 at Lingchom village, West Sikkim district, Sikkim, he studied in his village school and then joined college in Darjeeling. Sri Subba returned to his native village due to some problem in the family, during which period he started a night school to improve the literacy of the villagers. Thereafter, he completed his graduation. He taught in a college for some time, after which he joined the Department of Human Resource Development, Government of Sikkim, where he served in various positions until his retirement as additional director. In 1967, he was elected uncontested in the first Panchayat election of Sikkim. In 1968, he recorded several Nepali songs for the HMV, then at Calcutta. He was the pioneer behind rejuvenating the folk songs of the Limbu community, which were on the verge of extinction. In the year 1992, he published 2 volumes of Limbu folk songs at Kathmandu. Through his regular talks on the All India Radio Gangtok, he motivated the youth to popularize the Limbu folk songs. He was behind the successful staging of several one-act plays in Limbu language. His contribution to the promotion of Limbu language and literature is equally notable. He has designed the syllabus for language learning at various levels, from primary to higher education. Besides, he has published Hindi Limbu and Limbu Nepali English dictionaries and developed fonts for the promotion of the Limbu language. He has received several awards, such as the late Iman Singh Chemjong Award in the year 1991 and Nirman Award Namchi in the year 2000. He has tirelessly served the community for over 3 decades to build a better understanding about Limbu faith and culture. He was one of the pioneers to ensure that the community's temples, Manghin, dedicated to Tageraning Bhapuma and Yumamang, are built. To ensure the participation of the masses through Bhagavat Kirtan, he travels widely across villages, towns, and to various cities of India and Nepal to promote the language, literature, and faith of the Limbu community. His multidimensional and consistent efforts have inspired both the educated elites and the masses to confidently reconnect with their community moorings. For his significant contribution in the fields of language, literature, drama, and music of the Limbu community, and for his stupendous efforts in nurturing the indigenous faith and culture, the Sanatana Dharma, amongst the Limbu community, the Vivekananda Kendra Institute of Culture salutes the great son of Mother Bharat, Sri Birkha Bahadur Subba, and on the occasion of its Foundation Day celebrations, confers on him the VKIC Sanman 2014. Signed by Deepak Kumar Borthakur, Chairman, VKIC, Guwahati. May I now request Dr. Mirul Kumar Hazarika to confer the award to Sri Subba.